Predators are often assumed to be the people that we don't know. The stranger down the street, the guy driving the white van that looks suspicious, right? But as mothers, we need to start looking for these predators in those that we trust the most. Those who have access to our families, and those who may be right under our nose. In the story that we're going to talk about moving forward, this mother, she dropped the ball. She allowed a predator to be inside of her home with her child, assaulting her child for at least 4 years. And we're going to be talking about the story of Madeline Soto. The story of Madeline Soto starts with a birthday bash. Madeline just turned 13 years old on February the 22nd. So Madeline lived in Kissimmee, Florida with her mother, Jennifer Soto. Her birthday party was full of people that loved her, her grandmother, her aunts, and a few friends from school. So she has her birthday party. Her mother's not at the birthday party, but that's like another side note. But her aunt brings her home after the birthday party. And when she gets home, her mother's still not there, but the person who happens to be there is her mother's boyfriend, kind of on and off again boyfriend, and his name is Stephen Stearns. So Jennifer, which is Madeline's mom, invited Stephen up for the weekend, not for her birthday party, because actually Stephen wasn't allowed at her mother's house where Madeline's birthday was, but to help her with Madeline. Now, the first question I would ask is, why does Madeline need help? She's 13, right? She just turned 13, so she's 12. Most kids around that age are pretty self-sufficient, right? They don't need too much help. But Jennifer started a new job, and her schedule was, sometimes she was working late. So she wanted someone to help with Madeline. This is according to Jennifer, Madeline's mom. And so he's there to greet Madeline when she comes home from her birthday party. Madeline, starts her nightly routine, as they put it, taking her medications that, help her sleep. Madeline was diagnosed with ADHD.
She did accidentally leave her phone on Monday, which is kind of normal for her. She's got ADHD and very forgetful.
She has her shower, and essentially she's waiting for her mother to come home from work so that they can talk about the birthday party she just had. Jennifer comes home. They sit around, they talk about her birthday party, and everyone goes to bed and, to prepare for the next day. The whole purpose of Stephen coming to help Jennifer was because Jennifer is working later than normal. I believe she said she came home around 10 or 10:30 that night, something like that. And she wanted Stephen to take Madeline to school so that she wouldn't have to get up early and take Madeline herself, which is what she normally did. So that was the whole reason that Stephen was there. And that was what she, claimed he was doing as far as like helping her with Madeline. According to Jennifer and Stephen, Stephen wakes Madeline up early in the morning. He says around, I think it was like 6:30 or something like that. The plan for them was to go to McDonald's before he took her to school. She didn't have to be at school till close to 9:30 in the morning. So he wanted to leave earlier so that they could stop at McDonald's, get breakfast, and then he would take her to school. So according to him, they got up early and they were able to leave the house around like 7:15. His times changed. Like he says between 7:15 and 7:45, something like that, which to me is a pretty big gap. But this is what he's telling police at first. So according to him, they leave in enough time. He's constantly asking her, like, hey, Madeline, do you want to stop at McDonald's? We have plenty of time. Let's go ahead and stop. And according to him, Madeline's like, no, I don't want to stop. I just want to sleep. That's all I want to do is sleep in the car. I just want to rest. I'm tired. And so they actually don't stop at McDonald's. He makes his way to the area her school is in. I'm going to put in a map to show you where Stephen is saying he dropped Madeline off. Okay. So, according to Stephen and Jennifer, Madeline does not want to be seen getting out of Stephen's car. Reason being, his car is like old, or it's a hoopty, as Stephen says, and she's begging him basically like, hey, don't take me to the school directly, just drop me off further away from the school and I'll just walk the rest of the way, because like your car kind of sucks. Like, I don't want to be seen getting out of your car. So he drops her off next to this church where, according to other people, other kids get dropped off at. It's, I guess it's semi-normal to be dropped off there. And so that was where he sees Madeline walking toward her school. And he drives away. He leaves. And he continues on about his day as normal, as he says. Jennifer, according to her, she's at home sleeping this whole time until she gets up around, I believe, 9:30 or 9 o'clock, because she has a blood draw appointment at LabCorp. And she goes to that, and everyone's day continues as usual. So around 2:30, Jennifer leaves her house to go pick up Madeline. Stephen, who was supposed to come with Jennifer to pick up Madeline, he hasn't returned home yet. He came home and then went back out again, saying he would be back in time to pick up Madeline, but he didn't make it back in time. So basically, Jennifer is picking up Madeline on her own. And this is around 2:30. She leaves her house. Madeline gets out of school around 4 o'clock, and she leaves early so that she could be at the head of the pickup line to pick her up. And this is where everything unravels. So Jennifer goes to pick up Madeline. She's at the front of the line. Madeline does not come out of school. She is used to her mother being at the front of the line, according to Jennifer, and she's usually one of the first kids that comes out of the school. And Jennifer is just sitting there waiting, and Madeline never shows up. She never comes out of school. And soon after, they report Madeline missing.